This is a Morelo Palace Liner. It's 2019, and there's a couple of very interesting things about this. Firstly, it's European, so it's got a really contemporary interior. It's very smart. They build these in Germany, in fact, so some of the engineering on this is superb. The other thing about it is it's a 9 metre, just over 9 metres, so it's pretty compact for an RV. Makes it very manoeuvrable, makes it very easy to handle. It's got a slide out on this one, which is unusual on a European vehicle. But if we take a walk down the outside first of all, one thing I do notice is when you look in places like this, everything's all nicely lined. Look at this, all sort of felt lines. Look at the engineering in here. Everything's so neatly engineered, so neatly put together. You've got storage right across the vehicle there. And it's the same story all the way through when you look at any of these. Look at the plumbing in here. It's really got a sense of being beautifully engineered. It's on a Mercedes chassis, so it's got the proper air brakes and air suspension and all that kind of stuff going on. One thing it does have, which is excellent, is in here, there's a massive garage in the back. This is brilliant for scooters or bikes or paddle boards or whatever else you want to put in. It's a really big area. That blue fur up there, that's part of the Victron system, so that's an inverter and charger. So you've got that all on the vehicle as well. But yeah, that's a very useful area. And then if we come on round to the back, I love the number plate on it. It kind of matches the Morelo. But it's actually, because it's got quite a big overhang, it's a reasonably short wheelbase, and that's what makes it so manoeuvrable. But it's a smart looking thing, and no more so than when you go inside. That's where it really gets impressive, because as I say, it's a European build and they tend to be particularly classy. Look at this in here. Love the dark wood and then the light upholstery and the way they finished all this up here. It's just beautiful. The headlining, everything. It's got the air conditioning in the ceiling on this one as well, so it's got the proper Habitat air conditioning systems. Let's go right up to the front first of all and work our way back. So up here, of course, these two seats swivel round, as you can see. There's a ton of storage everywhere, all the way around. These are all storage lockers. So all up round here. Obviously I won't open them all because we'll be here all day, but you've really got places to get everything away, which is nice. And then this, of course, is where you drive from. I mentioned it's a Mercedes, you can see that there. And if we come on round, really comfortable looking seats. I like this area here. That's a very nice dining area. And I mentioned the slide out, and of course that's what gives so much space in here, because you can see that part there slides across to about there. With it out, it just increases the footprint in here massively. Now, of course, with that slid in, you can still get through and use everything. You just lose that floor space a little bit, but yeah, it does give a lot of feeling of space. That's the air conditioning system in the ceiling. And you've got this nice little seating area tucked away just here. This again, just a ton of storage all the way through the whole thing. And I love the lighting in here, the way they've inset this in here, and they've got this lovely headlining on it. It's a very impressive bit of kit. It just looks so nice. So over here is the galley area, or the kitchen. Again, you've got little bits of lighting underneath here. The drawers, for example, they're all soft close, so they just shut nicely like that. That's for your cutlery. And then you've got this, I don't know whether it's actual Corian, but it's that kind of material, so really lovely. It's sort of like an artificial marble type of thing, but that feels nice, looks great. There's the hob down underneath here, little coffee maker as well. And then if we look on the other side, then we've got sort of like racked out really. We've got the oven at the top, and then the freezer, and then the fridge. And I've noticed something really intriguing about this, and I've never seen this before. That's TV there, by the way, of course, and the bar just above it. But the thing I've never seen is this. This opens. That in itself is unremarkable. What is remarkable is this. Ever seen that before? That's brilliant. It's a silly little thing, but there's something extremely satisfying about that. Anyway, let's head on back a bit further. So if we come back here, That is yet more storage. There's a hanging rail in there as well. Actually, the other thing I didn't show you just while we're in this area, if we go over here, this one is all the control systems. So the heating control is here. This is nice. This is a touch screen. I don't know how that will pick this up on here, but it gives you all the information on the vehicle, so the battery status and charging status, AC loads, fresh water tank, grey water tank, all of that is all configured from there. The inverter control is up above it. That's heating on that one. And then this one here, again, you've got a lot of controls, so you can switch on things like the water system from here, just like that, water pump on and back off again. Also, you can go into info on here, which is that one there, and that again is giving you all the levels for absolutely everything on the vehicle, so you can see just how things are set up. So that's all very good. There's a jacking system on here as well, by the way, so it's got the hydraulic jacking, so you can level the vehicle when it's at rest. But let's head on back right to the back now. So if we go through here, this is a pocket door, so you can close that off completely like that, or slide it open and it disappears, so that's nice. So then this is all one big ensuite cabin, really. So we come into here, there's a really nice shower. If I unclip that first, that would help. There we go. For a 9-metre vehicle, or just over, they've got a lot into this. And then over here, you've got your sink, you've got yet more storage tucked away. Drawers down underneath. And look at the taps on here, it's all lovely kind of designer stuff, isn't it? If we look on the other side, then this is toilet compartments. That's completely enclosed, obviously just what you would want. There's a heated towel rail in there as well, and you've got ventilation up above and the window with a fly screen at the minute, or you can pull that one the other way, and then you've got obviously total privacy there. And then finally, if we come back again, what's quite clever is they've put another pocket door in here. Look at the way that comes across, that's superb. So you can close that off for privacy and have this accessible to other people. So that works very well. And then there's just a simply massive bed across the back. Of course, this is over that garage that we saw right at the back of the vehicle. Love again the lighting details, the way they've put this in around here. So you've got that feature panel that's all illuminated. You've got the air conditioning system up in the ceiling, and again, just a load more storage everywhere. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's really clever. I do like the way that you can segregate this, so you can slide that one across or that one across, depending on whether you want this to be an ensuite or not. And that works really well. That looks great, doesn't it? I'm very taken with that. There's a ton of headroom in here as well. As you can see, I'm over 6 foot and I've got a load of space above me there, but also it's a completely level floor all the way through, so you can see from here right the way through the whole vehicle until you get right to the back. Of course, there's a step up to the bed then. And then the other thing I haven't shown you, which I meant to as I came in, this has got a fly screen that comes across it, so that's a nice thing. You can keep the door open, keep the fresh air coming through, but keep the bugs out. So there we go. Nice to see a big European motorhome. I think the way this is finished is just exquisite. I think it's beautiful. Really nice. I am going to sit up here and I'm going to say huge thanks to Empire RV. They've got this vehicle for sale. I'll put a link to those guys in the description, and I will say a huge thank you as ever to you guys for watching. We'll catch you on another one of these very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.